Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-November general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm going to use my sound bowl to clear, set the energy, dive into your energy and see if there's any meditation messages. If you just want to jump right to the card pull, you could go ahead and check out the timestamps in the pinned comment below. So let's get this started. All right, Gemini, the first thing I saw was someone like blowing bubbles. Very interesting, and what I kind of get that metaphorically is like someone's having a lot of fun with you. Someone is seeing you as very playful, very flirty, but very charming. And then I saw someone like get on someone's lap, facing them forward and giving them like a serious stare, like there's something someone is done waiting for and wants to have it now. It feels like a very dominant energy that someone wants to kind of turn on and just go for. And then I kind of saw this energy of, I don't know, like a pendulum swinging. And I wonder if like someone feels like they've been waiting long enough, or like when this is gonna happen. Like it just feels like there's a lot in question right now, because with the energy, like it feels like everything's going well, going good. And then when I saw that like firm lapse it, like someone is hungry. But what is, like, I don't know. I wonder if, like, you feel the tension, you feel the vibes, yet the first move hasn't been made fully. And even if you guys been on a date, even if you've been sensual with one another, it's like, where is this going? That's kind of what I'm getting from this vibe. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say to answer those questions for some of you guys. All right. So with this reading, I am tuning into an energy in and around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection or in separation with this energy, what energy wants to come through and why, and what does it mean for you guys from now to the end of November. So tell me about this energy surrounding Gemini. Okay, so we have trust. And Pisces just got this card. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, or if you have strong Pisces in your chart, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. But as I was shuffling, I like felt a lip bite. And I wonder if someone bites their lip when they're nervous or when they're anxious. I'm kind of feeling that way. And what this card is saying is the situation is calling for you to have faith. So something may be taking its time, something may be kind of feeling uncertain, but I do feel you have, different than Pisces reading, honestly, Gemini, you have a right and a feeling to be excited about this, because there's something in the air here. And I do feel the person you're dealing with, it takes them time to open up. It really does. But you're someone that it's making it harder and harder for them to have this guard, to keep this wall up. Interesting. There's someone that always wears like a black pea coat when going out. It's like their go-to jacket. Tell me more about this energy here around Gemini. Unfulfilled. And it says dissatisfied, incomplete, purposeless. Okay, purposelessness, excuse me. Yeah, and that's where the pendulum was kind of coming, like, if you feel the tension, if you feel the vibes, if you feel the chemistry, but yet nothing's acting on it, what the heck is happening? What the heck is going on? And the more that someone waits and the more that someone holds themselves back, it's making the other person feel unfulfilled or that nothing's going to happen here. So I wonder if Spirit has been giving someone, whether this is you, Gemini, or the other person, a nudge to go for it. Or else you're going to lose the other person. They're going to become bored. They're going to become dissatisfied. Because what keeps a Gemini interested is stimulation. Whether that's intellectually, whether that's sexually, whether that's emotionally, you have to continue the stimulation for Gemini to stay in something. And there's just feeling right now of unstimulated. Especially if, Gemini, you get a feeling that you know this person wants you. There's just that gut feeling beyond even the sexual energy between the two of you, or even beyond the subtle ways they make it known. You want to hear it straight from them. And it's not going to make you feel settled or secure until you hear those words. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Gemini. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, that was a lot. Someone has a lot to tell you. But they hold themselves back from doing it. Why? Why? Tell me more. Just being near you is intoxicating. Oh, yeah, Gemini. Okay. I feel like this person, again, they're very guarded. They are very, I don't want to say uptight per se, but it's kind of like that feeling of wanting to hold in their emotions and wanting to hold in their desires and not wanting to show you how much they actually want you, but being around you is intoxicating. It's enchanting. They can't help but kind of still have this deep desire for you, but for whatever reason, they feel like they can't show you that, whether it would push you away, whether they would come off too clingy, but really it's leaving you unfulfilled. So someone here who's holding themselves back from a Gemini, the longer you wait, the more they'll be out of this. And that intoxicating energy that you're getting from Gemini will soon leave your life as much as it entered in. So someone just needs to trust what they're feeling and go for it, or else it's going to be gone for good. All right. I feel like you guys put a timetable, like by the end of November, or within the next few weeks, or in the next few days, or else I'm over it. And when a Gemini's over it, Gemini's over it. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Gemini? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Yeah, you're not the type that likes the submissive, beat around the bush type of energy this person has been doing. And you were trying to be patient, waiting it out. Maybe it's just like the first month that they're like this, but the more they're liking it or doing that, the more it's annoying you, for sure. And I think they're starting to sense that you're getting annoyed or getting bored. Yeah. All right. They need to come clean. That's what I'm hearing. They need to come clean about something here. All right. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or someone with strong Capricorn in their chart. But this is kind of like the lap sitting image I was getting through your meditation messages. Like, they're hungry for you. They have this nature within them that just wants to be let loose. That is almost like this, I don't want to say animalistic per se, but this like beast in them that you bring out, Gemini, but they're afraid of that side of themselves. Whether it's something they can't control, whether it's something that they feel like it's too much too soon. And I feel like the more they try to deny it, the more it's becoming prominent within them, this desire and hunger for you. Now, with the devil energy, someone may be physically very, very attractive. And especially with Nine of Pentacles, like someone may be afraid that the other person is simply out of their league. Yeah, I'm seeing a black leather couch too, or maybe black leather interior of a car that you guys have hooked up in. But overall, with this devil energy at the bottom of the deck, there's a major attraction here and that tension here. But at the same time, it's starting to build resentment or frustration because someone's too scared to take the next step, or has been for some time with this devil energy at the bottom of the deck. But I think even with this card here, just being near you is intoxicating. With the devil energy, yeah, I don't know, something about like being free, letting loose, and, you know, being wild scares them. And this could be someone in the past that has dealt with addiction issues, whether that's alcohol, drugs, sex in the previous past. So I don't know, there's something kind of, I want to say triggering, but not in a way that's like anxious, but triggering in a way that's like, I know this is the person that could send me over the edge, so I need to control myself. That's how they feel, or have been feeling up until this point with you, Gemini. And you sense it, you feel it, we see it with the High Priestess in reverse here, but it's not enough now. You need to see it from them for it to be something that you're willing to stay and wait for, if there's even any sort of promise or potential here. So let's get into it. How they feel about you? Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. They know you're all that. And I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt or anything, but for real, like they think you have the whole package. And they feel like you are independent. You are fine with or without someone. You could be making good money. You could have your own business. And they're very impressed by you, Gemini. Impressed by all that you have. You have the looks, you have the personality, you have the income. That's how they see it, at least. They love the way you dress. They love the clothes you buy, the way you style your hair, you do your makeup if you wear makeup. And they feel like, you know, you're just someone that you could choose anyone. And there's something about you that kind of makes them feel a bit insecure in that sense. That they'd have a lot to measure up to. But they really do admire you, Gemini. My goodness. Someone could have braids in their hair or always likes to braid their hair. What they think of you is the Page of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So they definitely daydream about you. They definitely are realizing that they're starting to have feelings for you, have a crush on you for sure. This could be someone that's much younger than you, Gemini, or you're much younger than them, age-wise. But they're emotionally a little bit immature. And I think by them kind of starting to identify that they're beginning to have feelings for you, they don't know what to do with them. They don't know how to tell you this. They think that it's like too soon, or that you wouldn't feel the same way. You know, there's like an inner child within them that is like super wanting to just go for it and give it a shot, but they're like thinking it's just not the right time, or there's no way you could feel the exact same way they feel about you. But you've definitely activated something within their heart chakra here. You definitely have touched a part of them that Okay, I don't mean to say it like that. Let's reword that. You've definitely unlocked something within their heart space that has not been unlocked or even near in a very long time. And they're sensitive. They are sensitive. And I think that's the part they're protecting the most, is their sensitivity. And yeah, this has kind of surprised them. That like what has kind of developed here is something that is something you could actually consider being a serious potential here between the two of them, or the two of you, excuse me. Or it's like they don't know, or they think like you just possibly don't feel the same, and that's what's really holding them back. The rejection of it all, truly, Gemini, is something they fear. Because what they like the most about you is the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. You could have Sagittarius or Pisces rising or moon. But yeah, you are someone that just, I was going to say take up room, but I don't mean in a physical sense, but your presence is very powerful. Your presence, being in a room, when you walk in it, people notice you. You have that grandness about you. I do feel that with this Wheel of Fortune energy, they feel like if they could have you, if all their fears were proven wrong and you did feel the same and you would want something serious with them, they'd be like the luckiest person. And again, with the Wheel of Fortune here, there is that, whether you think, how could they think this way, or I don't know, they really do think like you are so amazing and that you are just out of their league completely. And when they do hang around you, or if people notice that you guys are paying special attention to one another, like they kind of feel confident having you by their side, or they feel like a little bit of an ego boost, telling people that they're interested in you, that you guys are talking. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it like this because it doesn't feel it exactly, but kind of like a trophy. But what they don't like about you, High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Different messages for different groups of you. For someone, you don't play games. You are upfront. You don't like to leave things undiscussed. And you're not the type that's very passive. You don't like passive energy. You don't like guessing games. And they may have felt like there have been times when you put the pressure on them to reveal something. And you see right through them, honestly, with this High Priestess in reverse. And I think that's the part of your frustration, Gemini. In their minds, they think they're hiding it so well. Nuh-uh. I see it as clear as day. But you're not telling me. And when I tell you, like, or ask you about it, you try to deny it. And that's what makes me suspicious about you. Or starts to kind of wonder if there should be a disconnect, or if there is one. Now, others of you with this High Priestess in reverse. This is not everyone's message. I'm just the messenger, and not everyone's perspectives of us are true. They may think you're a little bit insensitive when it comes to understanding their pace of things, when it comes to their space, when it comes to their emotional boundaries. But again, like, I don't think you're the type to kind of be dismissive of it. That's not what I'm saying. But this person thinks like when you try to expose them, or you're trying to further confirm what you've been feeling by interrogating or by asking, they think you're kind of infringing on a boundary there with them, psychically, emotionally. But you just want to know, like, why keep it hidden? Why keep it in the unknown? What they like the most about this connection is the Sun in reverse. Very interesting card placement for this. So with the sun in reverse, I do feel like when you met this person, they were not having an easy time in love and romance. I do feel like with the sun in reverse, they never met someone that they felt they could really connect with, that they felt really like illuminated by. And you've definitely, by meeting you, has like changed something within them, has like turned on a light that has been turned off for so long. I hope that kind of makes sense there. And especially if you guys have been seeing like blinking lights, that's like double confirmation this message is for you, because I just kind of saw that, right? But I feel as if, I don't know, there's a part of them that does not really still fully think or consider that this amount of love or hunger or desire for you is something that's appropriate or something that can actually be fulfilled in a sense. And you know, with the sun in reverse, what they also like the most about this connection is you always know how to cheer them up, or even just seeing a text message from you, a call from you, instantly puts a smile on their face. But they may be in a job or in a living environment that they're unhappy with, and being with you is kind of an escape from that. Especially if they get to leave their house, if they hate their roommates or still live with their parents or whatever. What they don't like about this connection is the King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. So despite like how they feel when you're around, they don't feel like they can really trust that. And again, with the King of Pentacles, it's like a security thing. They don't feel safe to open up. They don't feel safe to trust. But that's something internal here that they struggle with. And I think they realize that and know that. But by the fact that maybe whether you're kind of fed up so you pulled away, or when they start to get in those moods, you kind of disconnect. Like, and again, this is just their perspective about it. They may not feel like you're being patient with them. But I mean, come on. Like, I feel in another sense, like, how long do I have to wait? Like, what can I do? I don't know what to do to make you feel secure, to let you know I'm interested. You know, it almost feels like whether this is you or the other person, it's like what I've been doing is not enough to get you to open up, to get you to trust. Will there be anything that will be enough for you? I don't know why, but I just saw Starbucks in my mind's eye, so someone could live next to a Starbucks, buy one. But yeah, I just kind of feel with this King of Pentacles energy here, there's just a stability thing that someone uses as an excuse, or work that someone uses it as an excuse to not hang out or to blow someone off here. And if someone is in like a really toxic work environment right now, it's been doing a lot to them mentally, and I think it's affected a lot of how they've been able to open up to you currently, Gemini. But I feel overall with this King of Pentacles and what they don't like about the connection, it's like someone here just doesn't know what they can do to make this work, to fix this, to be there, to feel comfortable. Because the way they have feelings for you right now is taking them completely out of their comfort zone. This is someone that likes to be in control of everything, of their feelings, of their environment. And the toxic level and the devil energy they have in desire for you, Gemini, is taking them out of their element, which is kind of freaking them out. Highest hopes, justice. I feel like this came out for Virgo, for some of you guys in the same position. Libra energy. I do feel like, Gemini, if you're the one that needs the answers, you're hoping they can make this right. You're hoping they can come clean, that they can tell you what you need to hear so you can make a better decision. Because leaving you in the dark, or leaving you feeling, unanswered is what's pushing you away. And if they have noticed that they've pushed you away, or that you've become disengaged or even disinterested, their highest hopes is that they could just buckle up and make things right with you, to do the right thing for you, to tell you what you need to hear, to solidify something, to clarify something here, and to have those honest discussions going between the two of you. But the deepest fears is the Six of Cups in reverse. Scorpio energy. Maybe Leo wants to come through for some reason, Gemini. But anyway, with this energy, I think they're afraid they messed it up and there's no going back to where things were. Especially if they made things awkward, they made things uncomfortable. Like the era where you guys were happy getting to know each other, curious about each other is long gone. Now you're just annoyed. Now you're just frustrated. Now you're just bored. And I also feel with the Six of Cups, someone's afraid the other person went back to an ex or is still talking to their ex, especially if there's children involved. That's something that they don't like at all. But yeah, with this Six of Cups in reverse, for most of you guys, their deepest fears is that they've messed everything up to where it can't be where it was starting to take off between the two of you. But I gotta say, someone had a really rough childhood. If this is not your message, don't worry about it. But someone really had neglect, abandonment, maybe even abuse. Especially with the devil here. So yeah, I could get that sense of why there's someone, if someone's been through that, the need to protect, the need to be comfortable, the need to feel safe. And I think that through this connection, if it was to work out in the most beneficial way for both of you, what you would show this person is that love isn't something to be afraid of. Love isn't something to hide yourself from. And I do feel like that is the purpose of you being in their life, Gemini, through the universe, God's standpoint of this, of you two meeting each other. But now with justice, they have to do their end to decide if it's worth coming out of their comfort zone, if it's worth giving it a shot, because you're definitely not going to wait around forever. All right, Gemini, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold between the two of you from now to the end of the month. Are they going to reach out, say anything? Will anything change? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Just pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into this situation. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Gemini, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.